Go.
Amazing news. This is the first cook along of 2021. It's William's birthday. William's
11.
11. He's got his mouth full of sweets. And Amelia, it's snowing outside. We've been sledging this morning, haven't we? Well, Will's in his pyjamas because of it. But down here, Amelia, it's Yorkshire Forced Rhubarb time. Now, at this time of year, I get exceedingly excited about rhubarb. Yorkshire has the most perfect growing conditions for rhubarb. The story behind how this stuff is grown is absolutely fascinating. I'm not going to reveal all the secrets now because we're going to go to the farm and do a quick video on that. But the season runs from January until late March. Robert Tomlinson, an amazing friend of mine, Delifresh, he is one of the best rhubarb growers in the UK. There's only 8 left and Robert's one of them. And Amelia, you ready? Here it is. So the rhubarb lives outside in the fields for 3 years and then it's look at that! It's hand dug up. Once Jack Frost been and put the cold snap across the fields, it's brought inside into the forcing fields, into the forcing sheds of Pudsey. The lights are turned off, the heat's... Yeah, go on, Will.
A rhubarb custard.
Rhubarb custard sweets? Possibly. Well, the will, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Yes, they are. That's good. Good question. I don't even know where we were. Oh yeah, the heat in the sheds is lit, which then tricks the rhubarb. You caught me off guard then. Tricks the rhubarb into growing. It thinks it's spring. There's no light, and up it comes. Now look at that. It is absolutely fantastic. Now it's pink all the way from bottom to top because there's no photosynthesis. There's no sun. The leaves are poisonous. You must chop the leaves off. But look at that. How beautiful. This is by far my most favourite ingredient. Now, Will, what would you do with rhubarb apart from put it in sweets? What would you do? Look, is that a cricket bat? Oh, this is Harbinger variety, by the way. Go on.
Make rhubarb pie.
Rhubarb pie. Amelia, what would you do with rhubarb? Come on, Amelia. What would you do with rhubarb? Think.
Eat it.
Eat it, yeah. You could do rhubarb crumble, rhubarb food, rhubarb ice cream. It works really nice with lamb, oily fish like mackerel. You can eat it raw. Daddy's done like a rhubarb salsa with like venison. It's really cool. But today we're gonna make. Are you ready? We're gonna make rhubarb brulees. There you go. Go give that to Mummy. It's like a bunch of flowers. Tell her we love her. Right. Okay. So here we go. Right. So we need some rhubarb. Now the rhubarb will come. It's beautiful and firm. We're gonna use 5 sticks of this. So we'll just go through and get some really nice sticks of rhubarb. Right, Will. What we need to do is we need some oranges as well. So let's get 5 nice sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so for the ingredients to make brulee, very classical dessert, we're going to need, just watch the tea, we don't need Yorkshire tea. We need 450 mils of double cream, 100 mils of milk, 100 grams of sugar, I think, 5 yolks, and then another 10 grams of sugar. So literally, it's cream, sugar, eggs, and a little splash of milk. Now, usually you won't put the milk in, but over the years we've adapted this recipe and putting a little 100 ml of full fat milk will really makes this brulee taste fantastic. Now, before we start making the brulee, we're going to just quickly cook the rhubarb down really quickly. So, William, yeah,
I'm going to cut.
Yeah, I'm going to cut it and then cook it. Right, can you catch? Can you catch? Right, we're going to grate these into the pan. Alright, so Will, can you grate the zest into there? So a zest of 2 oranges into the pan. That little fine, that one, yeah, on the back. Okay. I'm going to chop the bottoms off of the rhubarb. And you can see in there, Amelia, look at that. Look at the colour, it's white inside. So rhubarb in your garden is usually green inside, so this is really sweet. I get so excited about rhubarb, Will, it's unbelievable. That's perfect.
So much and I've only got that.
Yeah, that's perfect. Keep going around. We're going to cut it in little chunks like this. Can you hear that sound, Amelia? Listen. You ready? Oh, it like squeaks through it. And my knife is sharp. Look at that. So some nice chunks of rhubarb, put them in there. So, here we go. Right, Will, what do you make with oranges? Come on, because there's another seasonal ingredient that's just come out on my Deli Fresh that you won't be able to buy in the shops, and the season's really quick. So come on, what do you make with oranges? What does Paddington Bear like to eat?
Marmalade.
Marmalade. So Seville oranges are in season now, and you can make your own marmalade. We could make our own marmalade next week.
Can we?
Yeah.
And can you make marmalade pie? Or marmalade custard? No, not orange pie.
I'm not sure about a pie, but you might be able to make like, do you want to squeeze that in there? You might be able to make like an orange sponge. So zest the 2 oranges and then squeeze that orange juice in there. Will, come on, squeeze it. Oh, get all that lovely juice out. Look at that, get all that lovely juice out. So squeeze the 2 oranges.
Bring juice.
Yeah?
Orange juice.
Yeah, that's right. And then about 25 grams of sugar. Will, put that in there. Perfect. And then we're going to cook it down really quick. Okay. So the rhubarb, just literally bring the orange to the boil, and we're going to cook it down until it's nicely stewed. So it'll probably take about 3 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes. So while the rhubarb's just gently bubbling, we're going to make the creme brulee. Right, this is really simple to do. Right, William, 5 egg yolks in there.
Oh, yes. Can I whisk?
Yeah, of course you can.
It's got something.
Chuck it in. In there you go, look at that, they're nice. Right, all that sugar in there as well.
Wait, this stuff, I don't want
Yeah, chuck it all in, and then you've got to whisk this up until the egg yolks go pale. So lots of power, Will, get the power going. Lots of power. Come on, Will, faster.
Oh.
Come on, Will, faster! Harder. Right, so while Will's doing that, if you've got an electric whisk, which we have, but we're not doing that, we're doing it by hand. Come on, faster. We're gonna scald. No, come on, quick. We're gonna scald the cream and the milk. So 450 mils of double cream, beautiful double cream, 100 mil of full fat milk in there. And then some vanilla. Now, we haven't got a vanilla bean here, unfortunately, so we're just going to use some of this fantastic essence, which has got the actual bean through it.
Look
at that, Megan. See them little seeds?
And then it goes back in.
How cool is that? Right, keep whisking, William. Keep whisking.
You need to whisk. Possible.
Come on, look, I'm going. So, quick, get whisking. Got to go wide. So, while the egg is whisking up, we're going to scald cream in the milk. Right, Will, carry that over to the oven. Now do not drop that, whatever you do. Go. Right, so carry on whisking your eggs. Right, Will, get that cream on this heat here.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, put that on there. So what we're doing, Amelia, that's it. Put it on, slip it on. Well done. What we're going to do is we're going to put some heat into this and we're going to scald it. So as soon as it starts to lift up a little bit, we're going to pull it off.
Can I show you what that looks like?
Go on.
It looks like the inside of an apple pie.
It does, but it's rhubarb. It's not apple.
I think I've had rhubarb before.
Yeah, you have had rhubarb. Of course you've had rhubarb. You live with me. I'm a rhubarb maniac. I love rhubarb, especially at this time of year. Look at it, Amelia. It smells amazing as well, so it's just getting cooked down. Really nice. So you can see there, Will, the rhubarb is nearly cooked. The cream's just coming up and the eggs are actually whisked because I've done them. What are you eating now? What are you eating? Will, how was your birthday?
Good.
Was it good?
Were you there?
No. I know it was there, but was it good? Was it exciting? Yeah. And we had a nice Christmas, didn't we? And the New Year, but we're back in lockdown, aren't we? Right, come down here. There you go. That is exactly how you need it. Just bubbling, just before it starts to lift up. Right, Will, get ready.
What?
Get ready, get the whisk. Get the whisk. Come on. Right, ready? So we're going to put a little... No, you're going to whisk this.
Well, you told me to get the whisk.
Yeah, no, hold the whisk.
What?
I'm going to pour some of this in and you're going to whisk it. Right, so you ready? Are you ready?
What do I do with the whisk?
You're going to whisk.
Yeah, but I don't know what
Is this that
Well,
complicated?
put it out or
No,
put it in.
leave the whisk in the bowl. I'm going to put some of this in the eggs,
Yeah.
and you're going to whisk.
Okay.
Whisk! Go! Whisk it! That's it. Oh, how hard! Right, whisk it up. Right, so once you've whisked a little bit in, we're then going to pour a little bit more in. Keep whisking, Will. Keep on whisking.
It smells familiar.
It smells. You know what? You know what it smells like?
What?
It smells like custard. Keep whisking.
Not really.
It smells like Grandma's custard. You know that really nice custard that Grandma makes. You know the one that you really love. That custard that she makes, that she gets in a carton. Right. Anyway. Right. So once that's whisked up, we're going to let that sit for 2 minutes, and then what we've got to do, Will, one sec, what we've got to do is we've got to get the bubbles off the top. Okay? Right, so the rhubarb compot's here, the custard's here. We're going to put a little bit of rhubarb compote in the ramekin, we're going to top it with custard, and then we're going to put some water in there, we're going to bake it at 160 for about 30 minutes. Okay, right, Will, we need to get that in there without making a mess. So 1 spoon in each ramekin.
I don't know why you're relying on me on
Go.
this. 1 spoon.
1 spoon in each ramekin without making a mess.
That was spoon.
Sorry.
3
Right.
spoons in 2.
Custard. Right, can you get the kettle? Right, be careful because it's boiling. So there's a bit of froth at the top. Okay, but we're not going to worry about that. So this is where we pour it in, Amelia, really gently. So if we pour it in too fast, all the rhubarb juice will come to the top. We don't want that. So in we go with the custard. Really nice. This is going to be, Will, you are really going to enjoy these. Kettle's boiled. We're just going to pour that in the middle. So we're going to create, you know what we're creating here?
To warm it up.
That's right. We're creating a bain-marie.
What's that?
Now there might be some chefs out there going, why have you put milk in this? And why aren't you cooking it out in a pan? Oh, careful. Yeah, come on. What's your question?
What if you got the water from the kettle and everything?
Yeah, it'll go wrong. And then we've got a baking tray on top. So Amelia, brulee, water, baking tray on top, in the oven, 160, 65 for about 30 minutes. And we'll come back and test it. So they've just come out of the oven, and you can see there, beautiful, and they've got, to test, a little tiny wobble on them. So I'll just move my hand, sorry, I've lost all my helpers here. So you can see, you ready? A little bit of a wobble. That's what you're looking for, the wobble of love, look at that. That little bit of wobble. If you still get a wobble, you know that they are going to be beautiful and creamy. So we're just going to take them out of the water and put them in the fridge and set them. Now you probably need to set them for about 4 hours. Overnight is best. So we'll come back to these in about 4 hours time, I think. Look at them creme brulees. Wow, look at the steam. Wow. I've lost all my helpers. Again, Saturday night, I should learn not to do these on a Saturday because it gets to this time and they all disappear. Anyway, 4 hours in, the brulees have been in the fridge for 4 hours and they are looking fantastic. Now a classical French brulee has got a beautiful caramel crack on the top. It's where you put sugar on the top and you grill it with a blowtorch and it gets really hot and melts into a caramel and you crack it with a spoon. I forgot my blowtorch, you can't believe it. But I'm going to show you the brulees and we're going to dig into them to see how fantastically creamy they are. Right, are you ready? Here we go. Right, look at the rhubarb, look how fantastic that is. How beautiful. Right, here they are. So 4 hours in, awesomely set. You can see, not wobbly at all. And I started to put the sugar on to blowtorch it and then realised I ain't got my blowtorch. Now, what you could do is you could put them under your grill. If you've got a grill in your oven, put them under the grill, keep moving them around until the caramel sets, and then you've got an amazing crack. Or you could just dig in like this. So I'm going to try and do this one-handed. Right, you ready? So here we go. So you can see that rhubarb there just floating. Let's have a look. Let's get in there. Epic. So you've got the rhubarb, you've got the creme brulee underneath as well. Really nice. Give it a taste. He's here. Where have you been? Will, do you want to have a taste of this? Let's have a taste of the caramel. Sorry, the caramel, the creme brulee. Are you ready? Nice. So you can see the rhubarb in there. Awesome. Really nicely poached. Beautiful bit of juice at the bottom, and then the creme brulee underneath. What a awesome quick dessert using one of the most seasonal vegetables. It's not a fruit, seasonal vegetables that are around at the moment from Robert Tomlinson's farm in Pudsey, Yorkshire's finest quality forced rhubarb, in season now and available from mydelifresh.com. Click and order it and we will deliver it direct to your door. Thanks for the support.